This is basically, you watch this podcast, you have a ticket to get off jury duty?
Yeah, I mean, dude, it doesn't, I don't know. Try it, I say. But when I say, like,
My
go ahead.
professional opinion is go to jury duty and do it. That's my statement.
That's my formal statement. Go to jury duty,
That's
right?
my official
The most
thing,
that we
too.
might be able to help you with is delaying it, but eventually you're going to have to
Can't wait
go
to our
in.
next panel. Didn't I see you on a podcast talking about how to get off jury duty?
No, you don't, yeah.
It wasn't me.
We're not instructing you, but we're talking about some things that we hear. And the best thing I've ever heard, I tell people this story all the time. I think you were sitting there with me. Was it attempted murder? It was attempted murder, right? With the kid that shot the kid in the leg.
That was the one?
Yeah, I think it was that one because it was Michelle on the other end, right? So we're sitting in there, we're doing jury
Yeah,
selection,
that was it.
and the judge asked the typical, like, anybody here have a reason why they can't serve? And everybody fucking raises their hand, right? Like, yeah, you know, like, oh, I work alone, I'm self-employed, you know, you hear everything, right? I'm racist, you know, you hear everything. And it never works, right? And then they go, well, does anybody have a reason that
medical
they don't
issues.
want to, that they want to keep private, that they don't want to share to everybody? If they do, we'll excuse the rest of the jurors. It'll just be me, the judge, and the lawyers. So like 3 or 4 people usually raise their hands, right? So they get them out. And it's usually like, well, you know, my sister was robbed and I can't, or I have a daughter that was, you know, some scary bad stuff sometimes. But the one guy, so we hear those, and the one guy just goes, and we're all like fiddling, like half bored. Nobody's listening. We
No,
are
taking notes,
listening, but we've heard it all, right? We're
writing it all
taking
down,
notes.
yes.
And he goes, so I didn't want to say this, Your Honor, in front of all the rest of the jurors, but I have a rash down here. And he goes, and I wasn't going to say anything. This is the best way. He goes, I wasn't going to say anything, but it's been spreading since this morning. And dude, look at the prosecutor lets out a, like that. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, Michelle, stop laughing. She goes, I'm sorry. She goes, I'm sorry, Mr. Smith. I'm sorry I laughed. She's looking, I'm sorry about your rash. And I'm like, oh my God, just stop, right? Do you remember that? And the judge goes, does anybody have an objection to releasing this juror because of his rash?
Danny's comment was perfect.
Yeah.
Like, anybody have any objection to removing the
juror.
The juror? Danny goes, no, and remove the chair as well.
I'm like, Judge, we'd like to do an eliminating motion to remove the chair as well, you know?